Nearly the new year and definitely a new season. Spring-like temps are gone and winter is back as we prepare to say goodbye to 2025. Thanks for joining us here on WTHR Plus. I'm Jenny Runovich in tonight for Scott, along with Angela Buckman. So the 60s were nice while they lasted. We knew it was temporary. We knew we were on borrowed time, but my goodness, the bitter cold was still a shock.
It was a shock to go from near 70 to feeling like sub-zero really in a matter of hours. With those strong winds, we had severe weather, which we'll talk about here in a little bit, and now we're dealing with some snow showers. You can see on live Doppler 13 radar. Nothing very heavy, but these little bursts of snow at times are enough to briefly coat the ground, so a slick spot or two still possible overnight and early tomorrow. Temperatures right now in the teens and 20s. We're down to 19 in Richmond and in Indianapolis, 18 Greencastle, 20 degrees in Bloomington. Oh, you're going to need all the winter layers tomorrow. 15 at 7 a.m., 23 at noon. Highs tomorrow afternoon only in the upper 20s. And it does stay cold. We'll look ahead to another snow chance in a few minutes.
All right, Angela, thanks so much. A battle over water is boiling in Lebanon. Neighbors concerned about how water is being used in Boone County's Leap District. Our Alex Almanza went to a town hall meeting tonight where an action plan is now being drawn to fight back.
As neighbors leave this town hall meeting, they leave with a mandate and more answers to their questions about where wastewater for Boone County's Leap District will go. The last time someone needed this many folding chairs, it might have been your family holiday. But on the heels of a Christmas weekend just days before the new year, and with bitter temps outside, this West Side cafeteria is packed over capacity for one reason.
We got to kill it. We have to kill it. We have to stop it somehow, and we're going to fight with all we have.
The LEAP Innovation Hub in Lebanon is a concept to bring high-tech and advanced manufacturing to the I-65 corridor connecting Indianapolis and Purdue. While the talk has been on innovation, these residents are fighting back, saying they don't have a lot of info, especially when it comes to where wastewater is dumped.
That gives us great concern for the environmental impacts. What studies and data do they have? That will affect not only the flow and the capacity. We have a migrating bird sanctuary that is right aligned with where that water is going to go in.
Several elected officials taking a seat and listening to their constituents, even if they have several questions themselves, like what can Indianapolis do?
What are the legal options as well? The concern again is the speed at which this is happening, and the position of the city is not one necessarily that I would agree with. I do think the city has a bigger role than what it's willing to take right now.
By the city, Councilor Dan Boots means Mayor Joe Hogsett's office. He says they have indicated to him that it's a state issue and there's little they can do about it because it's in the right of way of where pipes are going.
This is really important. I'm hoping that everybody takes an interest in it and acts.
And this is just one of several town halls where residents can walk in and get some of their questions answered as the LEAP District project moves forward. In Indianapolis, Alex Almanza, 13 News.
The sound of Hoosier pride heard in Bloomington before the Marching 100 heads to California for the Rose Bowl. The IU band is making final preps now for its trip to Pasadena, where the Hoosiers will face the Alabama Crimson Tide on Thursday. But these aren't the only Indiana musicians making the journey west. Our Logan Gay talked with a high school student already on the ground. Logan?
Hey, Jenny, that's right. The IU Marching Band is leaving early Tuesday morning, but I spoke with a high school student from Speedway who was there already. He's a member of Bands of America Honor Band, and they are both among other Hoosier bands who will perform in the Rose Parade in California.
Precision, energy, and sound. That's what IU's official marching band, the Marching 100, is bringing to Pasadena. They spent countless hours preparing, determined to deliver performances as memorable as the Rose Bowl itself.
We're not only marching for ourselves, but we're marching for the people who came before us that didn't get this opportunity.
Nearly 300 members will march 2 miles along the Rose Parade route, surrounded by the crowds, the cameras, and the moment. Step by step, side by side, with other top performers from across the country.
It's cool that we get to go out there and really put ourselves on the front stage in the Rose Parade along with all of the other bands, and so we're looking forward to seeing what they bring, what they do.
Among those performers, the Bands of America Honor Band, a national powerhouse made up of hundreds of standouts, including Speedway High School tuba player Samuel Goodman. He's already in California, practicing and soaking up every second.
It's an awesome experience. I'm really enjoying it. It's really cool that I got selected to be in it and get to perform in this.
It may be his first time in California, but during the parade, he'll be relying on his Indiana roots.
I think I'll feel a pretty similar feeling like I feel with the 500 parade that the school does, of the adrenaline and the excitement. But with all the eyes, I think it's going to be an exciting thing to experience.
He says this moment proves what passion and persistence can do.
Set goals for yourself and push yourself through the pain and everything that's hard, and you'll get there.
Because whether you run or march, the journey to Pasadena is proof that every step counts.
So the Brownsburg High School Band is also in Pasadena, and they're not wasting any time. I connected with them earlier, and they've already hit the ground running and started performing. So yes, Indiana is definitely well represented out there in California.
Yeah, so exciting for all of them. You know, it's not just the musicians on their way to the game. We also caught up with a lot of IU fans this morning at Indy's airport. For many of them, this is a family trip with generations of Hoosiers getting to watch the game together. One family tells us while they're excited to get to California, certainly, they still can't quite believe this ride is for real.
We never expected it, right, after years of, and so it's just so much fun. It was so much fun to be in Lucas Oil Stadium and people cheering for the Hoosiers in a game that mattered, and continuing that.
To help accommodate the fans, Delta, Southwest, and American Airlines all offered nonstop flights to California for the game. Those flights, by the way, are now all sold out. Our Dominic Miranda, Eli Gain, and Rich Nye are also out in California. They are leading our Rose Bowl coverage. Kickoff for the game is Thursday afternoon at 4, but you can see their stories on Channel 13 starting tomorrow. Also, to get you ready for the game, we're taking a look back at the Hoosiers' incredible season this year. You can stream our special starting at 8 o'clock Thursday morning right here on WTHR+.